Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another SnowRunner video, and today we're checking out Phase 6 on the public test server. And what we're going to do is actually go through the lowland in Maine, which is a new region that's just been added and is coming with Phase 6, and unlocking all the Watchtowers with the 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. I'm super excited, guys, but you know what to do. Drop a like on the video, make sure you drop a sub on the channel, and we're going to jump into it. I'm super excited. Let's get it. Alrighty, so the reason why I chose the Tacoma is because Tacoma is a popular off-road truck in North America. And so the main map is a mixture of snow and mud. It's, I wish it was easy to describe. It's not, but it is it's a mixed map. But it is a lot of fun. And when you look at the snow on the map and the way this map is, I thought, what would be better suited than the Tacoma TRD Pro? So we're just going to grab all the watchtowers and check out the fit and feel of the map, I guess you would say. And if you don't know, a lot of the stuff that you unlock in this map actually come from contracts. So you can't customize vehicles or purchase them yet in this map until you do the contracts that unlock all the different things that you kind of need. And this is cool. This is something I haven't seen before, is speed bumps. So this is something new. Looks like we had a bridge here. We don't now, but we need to go over to the right anyways to grab this watchtower. So I'm going to try to take us off-road here. It's going to be a little bit of a risky ride, so let's map it out the best we can and just kind of see what we can do. I'm going to put this here for now. We got to get that far at least to see what we're dealing with. I think that Tacoma is a great option for this. See if we can crawl down here. No, let's not put the deflect on yet. Let's crawl down here. See if we can do this without taking any damage. We should have taken the crawler suspension, but I think if we're very careful, it'll be alright. Quick winch. There we go. Alright. Quick winch again, there we go. I love the trail camera here on the Tacoma. It's a lot more useful than you would imagine. And this snow mud mix is actually kind of cool. Like, there's no denying it. It is, it's different. In Maine, I find the world and the map is a bit more rugged than you kind of expect in every way possible. The Tacoma is definitely capable, to say the least. I think the thing that I love the most about the Tacoma is just how realistic it is. Especially going into Maine, you see a lot of Tacomas in Maine. And half tons. Tacoma's definitely come up the last couple of years though. I mean, it was always a popular truck, but I don't think it was ever quite as popular as it is now. So we kind of want to hit this just right and make sure. So there's rocks here you can see. So we're actually going to try to go up here and around this way. probably the easiest way. Now there's quite a bit of snow here, but I think we'll be okay. Get the diff lock on and everything, and this is where the trail camera really comes in handy. Navigating through these tight corners. All we have as well for the entire region is the Tacoma and the Kenworth, which were made by Iceberg, and I got to help out a little bit on. I thought, you know, 2 North American common trucks in North America would be perfect for Maine. We'll just have to see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. So we're gonna back up a little bit and go left here. There we go. This should be good. We're gonna slide a little bit here. Yep, there we go. Up and over. Just as I hoped there would be a spot here where we could get back. And there's already a trail here. This is kind of what I find interesting. Really interesting about this map is just the mix that you get from having some rocks to some mud to some snow. It really is a good mixed bag of what is ahead of you. Really hard to pick the right setup for everything, so you kind of, you know, I either went with the lifted or the tow suspension. I'm not 100%, I can't remember for sure which one's equipped on this Tacoma. But the crawler suspension definitely would have done a little bit easier over these rocks, but I mean, we're still doing good. And at least we have the capability to be able to tow and winch something a little bit heavy if we need to. Only not having any access to a garage or a truck store, it's kind of needed. We got some rocks we got to climb here. Now, I guarantee you if we had the crawler suspension, this last piece would be a cakewalk, but I don't think we're going to get that lucky here today. Winch a little bit. There we go. A little bit of winch in here. A little bit of winch in there. There we go. Last stretch. All right, we made it. And this is the first Watchtower, guys. Which, you know, I'm not going to say this was a breeze or anything, right? But it definitely wasn't too... Oh, there's the first bit of damage we took all day. It wasn't too difficult with the Tacoma. That is, to say the least. So, now we got to go ahead, get down to this road. There's a whole lot of flatbeds here. So, at least they left us some trailers. That's good to know. Get the map turned around a little bit. So might as well keep going this way. So let's just try to get down to this road. We'll follow this all the way up, and then I think we got to take this turn. Yep. We'll go that far at least. Clipping this tree pretty good. Oh, there we go. All right. I love the textures on these tires in snow. I don't know if it's just me, but I've never seen snow look that good on tires in SnowRunner yet. Texture mapping's incredible here. see the suspension holds up good on these little bumps and ruts. Going a bit fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. We might get lucky here. And, yeah, we did. We landed on our feet. Little suspension damage, which going 5th gear into those rocks I kind of should have expected. A little bit more suspension damage. That's to be expected though. The Tacoma does hold up really, really well for damage. And we're hitting some deep mud, and this is what I mean. You wouldn't predict this by looking at the rest of the map the way that it is. This is it's nice though, I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice little change. You go from some snow to some kind of dirt gravel roads to some thicker mud. It's a really nice mix. So the Watchtowers are probably the one thing that doesn't really change between PTS and live build, but the rest of the contracts do change a little bit sometimes. So you gotta remember when you're watching PTS videos, what you see today may not be anything close to what gets delivered on the final product. We're just cruising over these trees, not feeling the mud. Let's see if we feel the rocks here. Nope, doing good. I think we just had enough speed to kind of get through that without too much trouble, but not enough speed to take substantial damage from the rocks that we hit. So far, Maine's a lot of fun, I will say that. We're in some really deep mud now. I don't see a watchtower in sight. Keeping an automatic is, well, we're still pushing through. Stars seem to be doing fairly decent for us. Now it looks like almost as if this trail on the right goes up, and I could be wrong, but I'm gonna follow this up the best I can. Let's put the diff lock on, put it on a low plus. Have a little bit better luck here now. Once we can see the watchtower, I think it'll be a little bit easier. Try to figure out the best course of action. And here again, we got a lot of mud, or we got some snow. Let's travel over to the snow and see how bad this is. And this is what I find. So I live in Atlanta, Canada, and we see this a little bit sometimes, especially in the spring. This is so realistic here, the way the snow blends in with the mud. I think we're okay to put it in high gear. We're doing okay so far. There we go. And trees are a bit more sturdy now. You actually, I mean, I kind of glitched through that, but for the most part, you do have to hop over them, which is also nice to see. I think trees were a big issue since SnowRunner started, but I've seen gradual improvements for sure. Let's throw the diff lock on, put it in a low plus, now down in a low. And here's some more snow. So we're doing okay. I don't see a need yet to have to veer off this trail. We do have to start to veer this way though, a little bit. The best we can. We still have 56 liters of fuel, so this will probably be part 1 of 2. there's a Watchtower. There's a little contract here. We're kind of into Marshland here. So I definitely want to put the diff lock on, make sure we're good. Yeah, that's how soupy that got. Wow. I was not expecting this at all. I don't even know what to say. So this is what I get for trying to take a shortcut. Now, is it just me, or is this mud kind of falling through the same way that ice does when you're on an icy road? So that contract, I would say you probably have to rescue that CK, the Chevy, and that's why it gets so soupy. I don't know what we're going to use to do that, to be honest with you. We might have to take a couple of Tacomas out, honestly. Definitely, I think Maine is going to be a map you're going to want to have friends do some co-op on. So now we're kind of easing out of this section. We got some more mud, we got some snow, we got a good mix here. And hopefully it's not as soupy. That would be the goal, at least. Looks like we have a little possible trailer path here that might end up being fruitful for us in our efforts to make it up here to the Watchtower. It's quite the grade to be on, that's for sure. We're still in low plus. We're kind of hidden, I would say, a little bit too high of a slope. But at the same token, I think this was the way I was supposed to go. Stupid tree branch, come on. Definitely next time I come out of Maine with the Tacoma, we're gonna put the crawler suspension on. We might even try to get this back to the garage for part 2 and grab a crawler suspension for part 2. Maybe even beef up the tires a little bit, honestly. Now let's see if we can make an entrance here without having too much problem. A little bit of a winch there. Let's go. Come on. And we got it. Quite a lot of ground to cover with Maine is what I've noticed. So let's go ahead. Let's look up. We got 2 gateways here, and it's cool because neither one of them are close to the garage. I mean, not that close, really. So we got 2 out of 4 Watchtowers, and part 2 we'll go and grab the other 2 Watchtowers and continue on through Maine. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to drop a like on the video and a sub on the channel.